Welcome to the PFF playoffs. For the second time, we are using this format for 2 straight seasons. And it's going to be Reno taking on Anaheim. For anyone new, this side is heads, this side is tails. Reno makes the call to Marcus Anderson. Heads or tails? Heads. It's tails. Reno kick or receive. Receive. Anaheim kick or receive. Receive. Anaheim trying to shock the world. They were not the team that came closest. But no team has ever gone undefeated. And it's starting out. Russ Milton, prime. Playoff Russ Milton is a beast to be messed with. And it's a touchdown. Kickoff return. The timer didn't start. Play doesn't count. They're going to have to redo the play. They're currently discussing whether or not that's going to count or not. They're saying it's not. They're throwing it across. Paxton to Milton. Milton on a run. Milton. Russ Milton. DeMarcus Anderson gets the tackle down. Milton. A bad pass. Milton. Paxton. Dylan almost picked. Is picked. They're discussing whether that was incomplete. That is incomplete. It did hit the ground. Third down. Milton. Caught! Touchdown! Paxton got the blocking. Dylan gets it in. Here comes Tanner Avery to make his first kick of the playoffs. And he gets it. What an embarrassing start to the game. Knocked out, forced a fumble, and Mosters is tackled. We see Anderson now getting a chance to work his magic in the playoffs for the first time after going 5-0 in the class. Mosters, easy money, and it's out of bounds. Second down. Picked off! Milton! He is not to be played with. And there it is. More proof if you ever need it. Russ Milton currently leading this Anaheim team. One of the best players in the league. But after throwing out 2 terrible passes, he needs something here on 4th down. It's banged away to Dylan, his second touchdown. Dylan is on fire. And to make it 14-0. Tanner Avery, easy. Wow. This is embarrassing. Mosters running it out to... Oh no, Milford dropped it. He gives it to Mosters. Mosters running it downfield. They're trying to either run it, and they do get it out of bounds. Anaheim will have a shot at going to the finals if they can keep this lead currently up 14-0. Bounced out! Another pick. Third of the day. And he's out of bounds. This is shameful. It's picked off Mosters. What an absolute embarrassment of a game this is. 14-0, and Anderson can't get a single throw off. There's a catch. It's almost dropped into his hands. Milford on a run. Milford going at the middle. Milford. Anderson has blockers. Milford in the end zone for the touchdown. Reno can pull something out. There's 15 seconds left in the half, and they are going for 2. Oh my! They get the ball at half, but they're still down 14-6. This is shameful. You can't be doing this in a professional football league where you're the best team in the league for the last 3 months. You embarrassed this team in preseason. They were the champions, and now for some reason can't hold on. But there it is, Mosters getting all the way, almost. And all Anderson has to do is do something like he's been doing the entire game. First pass, incomplete. Second flat pass, out of bounds, 3rd down. 3rd down. Pick! No! Take it out of his hands! A smart play, but it's still incomplete. Anderson. 4th down. Milford! Caught! Touchdown! Milford! They needed 2 to tie it. Anderson on 4th down. There's no way there's a catch here for them in store. That might have been a tackle before it. Let's see. Is it over the line? No! It's not. It's just short of the goal line. Touchdown. Yes. But 2-point conversion to tie it. Survey says no way. Oh my. They're trying to do a trick play here. They're trying to just figure it out. They're running out of bounds. They have an idea, I think. Looks like they're in some sort of motion. With the QB in a slant. On both sides, there's a slant. Go. He flies at him. It seemed like brilliant defensive planning from Mosters. Knocked out of his hands! Anderson is taking this one to the house. Pick 6. 18-14. And to go for 2 to make this one a 6-point game. Knocked out his hands. Brilliant play by Paxton, by Dylan that time. I mean, despite giving up all these touchdowns, both of these teams were some of the best defensively this season. This game's been a good game so far. But with all the choking going on from Anaheim being up 14-0 at half. Oh, how did he hold on to the ball? Is that impossible? The 2-point conversion was short. It's 18-14. They're running a play. Dylan gets there. Oh! Is that knocked out? Knocked out of bounds. He might have been in. He was in! 20-18. Tanner Avery trying to go a perfect 3 for 3, and it just barely stopped short. Knocking it back to Anderson. Anderson runs out of bounds. Anderson sending the play back up. Anderson hustling now. Do they even know how much time they have left on the clock? Launched out of bounds. The deep ball. Not been their best move this game. Oh! They're down. Can Anderson do something here? No, he can't. They're bringing out the punter. Here's Mayer. Mayer takes it. Mayer, what a play. What an idea. It has to be caught, though. Played it safe. Just hand it off to Milford. Milford gets around them. He fumbles it. Last play of the game. Anaheim converges on him. Throws it back to Mosters. Mosters dropping it. Mosters trying to fling it. Oh, who's in it? Who's got it? Anaheim wins. Anaheim wins. Anaheim wins. Oh my. Anaheim have stunned Reno. Wow! They're still looking at the play. They're still looking at the play. It was knocked up into the end zone. Landed in someone's hands in the end zone. They don't know which. It might have been Reno, as Mosters was knocked over. But he had the ball in his hands in the end zone for a second. Maybe. They're still looking at it. Ruler said. Reno touchdown! Reno touchdown. Mosters did have it in the end zone. Or Milford had it in the end zone. Whoever. But it was knocked over. It was flipped up. When he had the ball in the end zone, he dropped it as he was coming into the end zone. Picked it back up. He got it. The touchdown. But it was stolen by Anaheim's player, like, as they got into it to make it seem. Almost. But Reno does win. So. Yep, Reno wins. 24-20. Goodbye.